Hi, Cheryl here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Love Me Not cuff bracelet. And here I have one that I've done long enough to make into a bracelet, and I'm going to use this one to show you how to take it off of the pencils so you can see what this is going to look like. It's got a really nice lacy looking pattern, and it is 12 bands across. And you can see I did it in two different colors, black and white. It looks good if you do it in nice high contrast colors. You can of course do it in a rainbow pattern and whatever colors you want. And I'm going to show you how to do this on 2 pencils today. You can also do this on knitting needles and just about anything that resembles a pencil. So let's get started. Okay, in order to do this, you're going to need either 2 pencils or 2 knitting needles or something similar to that. You are going to start by putting a band on one, twisting it and putting it on the second, so that's in an 8. Then you're going to take your next band, put it on without twisting it, and they're not twisted from here on out. Lift your first band up into the center and drop it. Slide down. You're going to repeat this until you have 11 bands on this side of your pencil. So we have 2. We're going to keep going. Lift up and drop. And you're only doing one side, unlike the fishtail on the pencils. Lift up and drop. If I go too fast, pause so you can catch up. Lift up and drop. 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And 11. And then we're going to check our count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, once you have 11, you're going to take your band from this pencil and slide it over to this one. So it's all on this side. Now you're ready for your second color. You're going to take your second color and put it on both pencils. Then you are going to lift over 2 bands over to the middle again. You're always lifting to the middle and dropping. 1 and 2. Put a band on, and then you're lifting over your first color to the middle and dropping. 1, and then you're going to put a band on again, and you're lifting over your first color to the middle and dropping. And 1. Now you're back to your second color, and you're lifting over to the middle and dropping. 1 and 2. Put a band on again. First color, up over to the middle and dropping. 1, and that's it. Band on again. Lifting over to the middle and dropping. 1, and that's it. And you're lifting 2 over from your second color. 1 and 2. And you're putting a band on. Lifting 1 over to the middle and dropping from your first color. 1. Putting the band on, lifting over to the middle and dropping from your first color. Then you're going to lift over 2 from your second color. 1 and 2. Put a band on. Pull over your first color to the middle and drop it. Put a band on. Pull over to the middle and drop it. And then pull over 2 of the second color. 1 and 2. Put a band on. Pull over to the middle and drop it. Move these bands this side so it's easier for you to see. Put a band on, pull over to the middle and drop it. Pull over 2 of your second color. 1 and 2. Take your last band, switch it to the other pencil. Turn your pencil around. And you're done. Another row. Take your pencil and put it on this side. Move my bands over. Okay, take your first band, put it on. Pull 2 bands over to the middle and drop them. Put another band on. Pull your band over to the middle and drop it. Put a band on. Pull the band over to the middle and drop it. Pull 2 bands over. 1 and 2. And slide things up. If this gets too bunchy in here, you can always just pull it to the back. Put a band on. Oh, it's not going off for me. Slide it over the middle and drop it. Put a band on. Slide it over the middle and drop it. Pull 2 over your second color. 1, 2. Put a band on. Pull it to the middle and drop it. Put a band on. Pull it to the middle and drop it. Pull over 2 of your second color. Slide everything up. Put a band on. Oh, wrong color. Pull it to the middle and drop it. So you're always doing this twice. Put a band on. Pull it to the middle and drop it. And you're always pulling 2 of these over it when you're done. 1, 2. Put a band on. Pull it to the middle and drop it. That's 1. Put a band on. Pull it to the middle and drop it. That's 2. And pulling 1, 2 of these over. And when you're done, take this and put it on the other pencil. Turn this around. And we've got our row starting to show up, as you can see. It looks real nice. And you can check your row and see that you're doing everything right. You can see that it looks like it's little triangles coming up in our lace, which means that everything's working properly. Take your pencil, put it on this side. And we're going to change colors again. Put the band on. Pull 2 over. 1 and 2. Put a band on. Pull 1 over. Put a band on. Pull 1 over. And we're pulling 2 over. 1 and 2. Slide these up. Put a band on. Pull 1 over. Put a band on. pull one over, then pull over, 2, 1 and 2. Put a band on, pull it over, put a band on, pull it over, then pull 2 over, 1 and 2. Put a band on, pull it over, put a band on, pull it over, and then pull 2 over, 1 and 2. And one more time, put a band on, pull it over, put a band on, pull it over, and then pull 2 over, 1 and 2, and we're done another row. And then we'll move this to the other side, turn this, and we've got another row set up. Let's do this one more time just so that you've got the knack of it, and then I'll show you how to take it off. All right, put a band on, pull 2 over, 1 and 2. Put a band on, pull 1 over. Put a band on, pull 1 over. Then pull 2 over, 1 and 2. Slide this up. Oop. Put a band on, pull 1 over. Put a band on, pull 1 over, then pull 2 over, 1 and 2. Put a band on, pull 1 over, put a band on, pull 1 over, and then pull 2 over, 1 and 2. Put a band on, pull 1 over, oop. Put a band on, pull 1 over, and then pull 2 over, 1, 2. Put a band on, pull 1 over, put a band on, pull 1 over, and then pull 2 over, 1, 2. Flip this to the other side, and we have another row done. Now, suppose you do your row and there's something wrong with it. You can take your pencil and carefully work it through the center of your row. Just make sure you're completely through it. My pencil don't have a point on this end, so I would take my band off and go through this side. Make sure you're going through the same side as you went through before, but just slowly work your pencil through so it's completely through. The center. Make sure you have it completely through. You don't have it like halfway through. Take your pencil above it out, and then you can pull off the rows above it. This way you don't have to start over if you make a mistake. That's how you correct a mistake. Okay? All right, so I showed you how to do the pattern, I showed you how to correct a mistake, and now I'm going to show you how to take it off the pencils. Get these out of the way. All right, to take it off, you're going to take it one at a time here and transfer it to the other pencil. First, you're starting with 2. Put 1 on, 2 on, and flip it back. Put another one on and flip it back. And just keep going. Oop. Put it on, flip it back. Put it on, flip it back. Oop. Getting ahead of myself, aren't I? And then the last two is where you can put the clip. So let me get a clip out. As you can see, it gives you a nice little chain across the top. You can put your clip through the last two and take them off the pencil. And then hook them on the other side. And then you're going to take your clips and you're going to put a clip on the other side, and then you're going to put clips along this so that nice and evenly spaced so that it looks nice. And there you will have your Love Me Not bracelet. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you so much for watching.